Welcome back, everybody, and today we're going to go ahead and talk about how you can improve your utilization on your credit cards and maximize during this holiday season. I picked this time to do this video because it's very important during the holidays to monitor your credit utilization, as your credit utilization is the largest factor on your credit history next to payment history. And it will cause your credit score to change drastically. I've seen scores go from high 700s to high 600s, down 100 points, down 150 points, just because of utilization. And during the holidays, this is typically the time when people's utilization is highest and they tend to overspend and spend off of emotion rather than taking this opportunity to improve their credit. The holiday season is typically when people's credit scores go down. So let's kind of talk about what can you do to fight against that. First thing that you can do is find your cards with the lowest limits and pay those cards down first. So whatever cards you have that have lowest limits, if you've got a $500 card or a $200 secured card or a $300 card, pay those cards in full first before you start paying your higher limit cards, even if they have higher interest rates, because the couple dollars that you're going to save in interest is going to be a huge difference in your credit score, because utilization is overall. However, it is also impacted by individual cards. So if one card has individually high utilization, it can set off your other cards and cause you to go in a downward spiral on your credit report. The next thing is you can request a balance transfer. So if you have a smaller card and you can't afford to pay it off, however, you have a larger card, weigh out your factors. If this card is $500 and then this card is $10,000, I'd rather take a 5% utilization hit than take a 100% utilization hit. So you can balance transfer from those smaller cards to those bigger cards, which will allow you to knock down those utilizations on the smaller cards and potentially get approved for other credit products. The next thing is request a credit line increase. Now, granted, I typically recommend people do this before they start spending or before their cards post to the credit bureaus. But if you request a credit limit increase, you can actually increase your credit limits, in which your utilization will naturally go down. So by calling your bank up saying, hey, it's holiday time, I'm going to be doing some extra spending, blah, 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 or just going in the app and taking the 30 seconds to fill out a credit limit increase request, you could potentially swing your credit score upwards 100, 150 points if you've already taken a hit. If not, it may have a slight increase on your score. It really all depends on where your current utilization is. And the lower that you can get your utilization by taking advantage of this credit limit increase method, the best. If you can get increases on all of your cards and then transfer those balances from those lower limit cards, you're going to see a huge difference in your credit score. Now, the next method, of course, is going to be consolidation. You can get a consolidation loan or even a HELOC, which is a line of credit from your house, or, pulling out equity. And because these products have higher limits, them having higher limits will allow you to drop down your scores and drop down your utilization, which is going to improve your score. So by that utilization dropping down, you're going to be able to improve your score. If you get a consolidation loan, it won't affect your utilization at all. The last thing, of course, is getting a new card. If you can apply and get a new card, it's going to drop your utilization naturally, as well as report a new line and new credit, which is going to increase your score. And of course, you guys know I had to give you a bonus tip. So you can hide your utilization. If you know your card statement dates and you pay your card balances off before the statement dates every single month, by you paying those cards off before the statement date and transferring that balance to the next card, the banks will never know that you have ever had that money on that card. So with that being said, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.